Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. My name is Jess and today we're continuing our journey in World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. I appreciate you clicking on this video and joining me on this Let's Play. We are back in Fizzcrank Airstrip helping the little gnomes. We picked up a bunch of quests in at the end of the last part, so we're just going to continue really. Reprogram some robots. Find some tools. I wonder if I can reprogram the big boys. Sure I can. Pretty sure all it said was you can't do the gnomes. And then we don't have that much of the zone left to do. We've only got over here. Obviously we have to go down this side to do Murloc King, and then we've got the what are they, the Warus people, the Tuskar. We've got the Tuskar to help as well, and then we'll be moving on. I think I'm gonna have to put I didn't fix that guy, did I? I'm gonna have to put it's too late now, poll up on my channel again and see what you guys want me to, like, where you want me to go next. Because of course there's the 2 starting zones, so we could have started in the Howling Fjord, but we didn't. But there's also, we have a quest sending us to Dragonblight. Dragonblight, is that what it's called? Yeah. So I honestly don't know the order. As I said in the last part, I will do some research into the correct order and what we should be doing, maybe like storyline wise, if there is a correct order. It may not be. I'm sure there's definitely like the starter zones and the end zones based on where the leveling caps used to be for each one. But other than that, I mean, who knows. Let's try and get a couple of them, eh? Oh, there's a cooldown on it. No. Maybe that's why we couldn't do the other one last time. It was just the cooldown was on. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just going to keep heading towards our little markers for the just a few more things quest, I think it is. Oh, we leveled with 32. Wild. As I said in the last part, it's going so quick. So quick. New ability unlocked, Dark Transformation. We already have that, so I guess maybe I upgraded. Alrighty, we get a Death Knight talent, so what do we want next? Increase leech. Increase leech born duration by 2 seconds. There's like a bunch up here that I should have gotten that I just haven't. Let's just do increase leech for now. I once again have the talents open in front of me so that I'm somewhat getting the right ones without having to read too deeply into them. So one thing I do really love about these Let's Plays is the fact that we play these characters so much longer than we would normally. I am getting to learn how to play them a lot better and getting to learn the talents better. Like if we were just, for example, we're level 32 now, it wouldn't take long to get to 80, especially if we just like dungeon grinded, etc. And then like we would get to 80 and not really know what we were doing. Or I wouldn't anyway, especially if you're leveling like character after character after character. It's one thing I really like about my shaman is I've never really learned a shaman properly or at all before. And I feel like doing that Let's Plays, turning the XP off, actually finishing the zones and finishing as her, we got a lot more done. Like we got a lot more done. Of course we got a lot more done. I learnt the character better. I learned how to play her better. By no means, very, like, amazingly, but better than if we had just power leveled. So the people that do that and then are just like so good at their characters, like props to you, because I don't know how you retain all that information. Yeah, gnomes. I don't want you because I can't reprogram you. What happened to my minion? I think this other one's probably going to be up this platform. What is up there? Max Blasto slain. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, for some reason, I keep getting like one of my titles given back to me again. And I really don't know why, because like I've had it for so long. He's meant to be like right here. But he's not. That I can see, but we'll just keep killing the dudes. This is our last robot we need. And I really do need to find out where Max Blasto is. Although, to be fair, maybe he's like the other one and I have to like attack some, touch something, reprogram something for him to pop out. Oh, no, not Hearthstone. Yikes. Is there anything around here that I can touch? No. See, the other one was like a little wheel. Oh. Is that who I need? Gearmaster Mechazod. It's not, but we'll just see what happens here. Oh no, she must have made him come out. Okay, I might have to Google this other one. Let's go find this one first, and then we'll try again. See, we need something like this. Maybe it's over here. Oh, it is over here. I was in the wrong section. That's right. At least we found it. I'm always proud when I find it on my own and I don't have to use Google. Max Blasto. Perfect. Still have to kill the grinder. Oh, we got a green. Alrighty, what else do we have left? The other things are ages away. So I think we'll just go over here and find that pilot. Oh, these poor oil-stained animals. Piggy, Tailspin.
Sure.
Thank goodness, it was terrible. There was a bright flash on the ground, and then the next thing I know, the squadron's going down. I'm hurt pretty badly, so I haven't had a chance to comb the site for other survivors, but something tells me I don't think there will be many. Will you help me complete my mission?
Alrighty then. Hi, how are you?
The wolves have been pouring through the wreckage ever since the crash, and I'm afraid they consumed the microfilm from our mission in the process. I have a plan to recover that microfilm, but I need your help to make it work. To the south and east in the floodplains live creatures called gorloks. They prepare their food with noxious spices which would sicken any other creature. If you can gather enough of the spice pouches from gorlok steam belchers or gorlok waddlers, I can make the wolf bait.
Very well then.
Alrighty, let's go get this herb. I didn't collect like any herbs in the last part, I don't think. After doing so many our first time here. Scary looking people, is whoever they are. Don't like. I still love that spell so much, being able to just pull people to me. So much fun. Been following a few bits on the WoW announcements that came out recently with the re-release of Classic, I guess. Re-release, since it's going to be like the second time. I'm actually quite excited for it. I saw that they're going to be implementing a looking for group option, which was honestly one of my main issues with Classic, is that I don't know people that play, at least not at the same time as me. I know a few more people now, obviously thanks to this channel and my Discord and the people in there, but still the times that I play are so sporadic that it's really hard to find consistent people to like run dungeons with. I don't think I ever really found groups when I played Classic last time. And like, I have such love for Classic WoW and the original like dungeons and the original grind and how long things took. So you'll have to let me know if you want to see a Classic Let's Play or not, because it's obviously very, very different to this because it's so slow. So slow. But I mean, I'm pretty interested in doing one. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'll be playing either way, I think, especially with that looking for group option now being a thing. Without that, I was sort of on the fence because obviously it's been done before. But I didn't play it really before Burning Crusade and Wrath and Cataclysm and stuff started coming out. Like I never got to endgame on any of them. And I would really like to. It's just the time commitment.
Greetings.
Do you have those spice pouches? He holds his nose as he empties the spice pouches and addresses you in a nasal voice. Now that we have what we need, I'll combine it with my emergency rations to create a bait for the wolves.
Very good.
Whatever you do, don't eat this bait yourself. Just set it down in the vicinity of an oil-soaked wolf. If they're desperate enough to eat the microfilm, they'll come running when they smell the bait. Simply wait for nature to take its course, and then all you need to do is search the byproduct for the film. I'd offer you my special lupus pupus scopus for the job, but I left it back at the airstrip. I'm afraid you'll have to conduct the search the old-fashioned way. Oh, we finally got our chilled meat done. That's good. I have to have one targeted. Yes. Oh, and they go yellow. I was about to be like, do I need to kill him? Well, it's not. He is yellow. There was a poop quest in Burning Crusade too. They seem to like making us do poop quests at some point or another. We need 8, which is not the best when the cooldown is so long on this meat. But yeah, as I was saying before, let me know what you guys think of the re-release of Classic WoW. And from what I understand, there's only going to be one server, like per server type, so like one normal, one PvP, just to avoid the world feeling empty. And the PvP world will be like locked, like faction locked. So if there's too many alliance, they won't let you make more alliance on that server. You'd have to go horde and that sort of thing. I've honestly never played a PvP server. I can't think of anything worse than when you just want to chill level and you're having to, and you're getting like murdered all the time by other people who are higher level and just having fun in the zone. Like being those people, fun, you know, but I don't think I would have fun being murdered all the time because I know it would happen. So I've always gone normal server. So I like the option, you know, you can turn PvP on if you want. That's fine. It terrifies me to think of it never being off. I'd also have absolutely no clue who to play as Classic. I always tend to go Hunter, because Hunter's always been my main, but I don't think I would want to do Hunter this time on Classic. I'd obviously want to eventually, but not straight away. And also, I like my favourite zone in the whole world to level in is the Elven Forest, Westfall, Redridge Mountains, Darkshire. Like, we all know this, I've said this many times. You can't beat that starting zone for me, it's just elite. So then I'm like, oh, well then I'd have to be a human. So then I tend to do Warlock. That kind of is quite similar to Hunter, in a sense, in the terms of like having a pet, having to level up the pet, having to get spells for the pet as well as yourself. That sort of thing. So then I'm like, maybe Mage, but Mages are so squishy. Like for Classic, oh, I don't actually need to do that. It's just such a different thing, leveling, than, does it work once we've attacked him? Look up, hit passive. Yes, it does. Amazing. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm kind of honestly thinking Rest, because we could do Shadow to level. Oh my god, I did it again. Why do I keep attacking them? Paying attention. Yeah, because I could do Shadow to level, and then we could also switch to, because I saw also that dual spec is going to be a thing. We we could switch to Holy for dungeons so that we can level. Oh my gosh, we're done. What am I doing? So that kind of, I feel like that would be the best option because I also love being a healer. I've always loved being a healer. So then maybe also we could do Paladin because I love a Paladin healer too.
Good day to you.
Unsure. If you have any recommendations, let me know. What are your favorite classes to level in Classic? Have you discovered the microfilm?
Very good.
He holds his nose as he accepts the microfilm from you. Yuck. Well, we've compiled with section 8.2, paragraph B of the emergency protocol here and recovered the film. Nothing in the protocol says I'm responsible for cleaning it though.
Off and away.
Injured or not, as squadron commander, I'm responsible for locating and returning the insignia of all fallen pilots under my command. In all the years I've flown with Fizzcrank, we've never failed to return the signet of a pilot. My injuries make it dangerous for me to stray far from the safety of the wreckage, but perhaps you would be willing to help me recover the insignia. In the meantime, I'll make preparations to carry out my final duty as squadron commander.
Then.
Okay. How do I get that? Is it just in... Oh, from the little dead dudes. Easy peasy. I mean, the poor gnomes. I love that we can search them and not get dismounted as well. That's amazing. And a rare little benefit. Normally it would boot us off. Okay, one more. I like that they're all around the edge so I don't even have to kill anything.
Honored, I'm sure.
Did you get those insignia?
Very well then.
Thank you once again. With your help, I may yet be able to complete this mission. Disastrous as it's been, and return to Fizzcrank to make my report and properly honour the dead.
Very good.
There's only one more thing left to do before I can finally return to the airstrip and make my report. Section 8.2, paragraph D of the emergency protocol requires me to scuttle as much of the wreckage as possible in order to prevent our technology from falling into enemy hands. I'll give you my torch if you agree to help me complete this last duty. I don't want to think about what the Horde's goblin allies will do if the machines fall into their hands.
Alright, then.
Alright, we're gonna go burn all the wreckage now. Can I do it from the air? No, of course not. Again, why are these cooldowns so long? I guess back in the day, maybe you couldn't just fly over them. Like by the time you ran here and killed some stuff, then the cooldown would be done. Oh, there's 2 wrecks down here. We only need 1. I'm wondering if Wrath is going to make us do any dungeons the same way that Burning Crusade did. And I really hope that they do. I really like doing them when they're part of the storyline and part of a quest line, so that they make a bit more sense as to like what you're doing there and why you're there. I'm sure they will. They did with Burning Crusade, so like why would they not do that now? I mean, hell, I'm sure they did that with Classic too. I remember there being dungeons, quests for like dead mines and such.
Hi, how are you?
Once again, you have my thanks. Without you, I would not be able to recover anything useful from this disaster.
Off and away.
Would you be willing to head back to the airstrip and let Fizzcrank know that I'll be along shortly to give my formal report? I've got to deal with the wreckage of my flying machine and then I'll be on my way. I'll be certain that Fizzcrank knows that he has you to thank for my survival and the recovery effort. I only wonder what the old man would have done himself if he had been flying with us.
Very well,
I miss
then.
those days. But it's ideal because we have to go back there anyway. We have a bunch to hand it in. Check in with Bixie. Oh, we also have a new quest to pick up.
Pleased to meet
Talk.
you.
Fizzcrank set out an aerial surveillance team to map the Nerubian sinkholes in the southern part of the geyser fields, but they haven't yet returned. I can't afford to wait any longer for their information, so I'm going to need someone to check out the sinkholes on foot. I understand the dangers involved, and I'll compensate you accordingly. Take this map with you and record the vital information about each of the sinkholes you encounter out
Be
here.
seeing you.
Why couldn't I have had that before?
Pleased to meet you.
Wow, you survived. I guess all that's left to do now is deal with Gearmaster Mechazod.
Be seeing you.
Gearmaster Mechazod is insane. He says that he offers us immortality by removing the so-called curse of the flesh. But what he's really making are robotic slaves. We're pretty certain that he's still at the pumping station out in the middle of the pools to the east. The last we saw of him, he was in the command hut up top. Go up there and research his stuff. You must confront Mechazod if everyone everywhere are to stay alive. I love that we got the backstory on the mechanomes to a certain degree. I never knew it was a thing back here. How am I supposed to get anything done with Fizzcrank breathing down my neck and me without all of my stuff?
You have a great day now.
Woohoo! And you brought back the screwdriver intact too. Reprogramming those robots is going to turn out to be a huge advantage in our favour in the fight against Gearmaster Mechazod. I think you've earned a little something for that.
Off and away.
And we leveled again. Let's see, we got... Oh, the pants before were actually really good. But now we got these ones, which are better? Got more crit, more strength, more stamina. So yeah, we'll pop those on.
Greetings. Be seeing you.
Fizzcrank listens to your report looking somewhat relieved. I should have gone with them. We mightn't be able to complete the mission without losing any pilots. We might have been able to, sorry. Tailspin is right. Though we have you to thank for what you've been able to salvage. Your efforts may just make the difference in the fight against the Nerubians.
Have a great day now.
It's also so funny having a fight against the Nerubians like now. When that's what we've just been doing in War Within so much. Alrighty, we'll go do Mechazod, because we know where that is, because we saw that other lady doing it. And then we'll do whatever the other one was. The scouting the sinkholes. Again, love that we can just fly straight in here. We have to touch something. Read the manual. You're looking for me? Why do you come to kill me? I only wish to help. Now that I've been reassembled, we can return to a time of perfection, the time of the Titans. But I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your pulse rate. You would destroy me despite my offer of immortality. Very well, it saddens me that it has come to this. I look upon all of you as if you were my children. I will slay you if I must. I'm surprised he's not like an elite or something. You know, something to just make him a little bit more difficult. Alright, let's go do these sinkholes. There's a part of me that kind of, I think we might go all the way down and get the rest of the lady's things. Because, like, we're gonna have to go back and do that anyway, so why not? How close do we need to be? Not too bad. I also never realised that I think archaeology is like a secondary profession that you can just have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I noticed it on my like professions down here. I've never learned it because I always thought it was like a profession you had to just have, like mining or herbalism, etc. But let me know if it's even worth it. I have no clue what archaeology does. I mean, obviously I have an idea because of the name. I've never once looked into it. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I think I just missed the expansion when it like came out, whichever one it came out with, and just never got into it, I guess. Too slow, sir. Too slow, too slow. We just discovered something new. But yeah, let's go down here because we can always half back and hand in. Looks like a little horde town. Little torrent town. So please don't shoot me out of the sky. That would not be good. I'm trying to collect all the herbs I can for my inscription because we are... I didn't like ever really know what inscription was either, honestly, but I love learning new glyphs. I said in one of my other parts, I just learned the one to get like the orca as a druid for the swim form, and it's kind of amazing, so I really want to learn that one. Son of Carcat. Okay, where's the rest of her stuff? Just a few more things. Death Stand. I don't want to do Son of Carcat yet because that's obviously going to be a whole new quest line. Okay, this is like in here. This feels like a Death Knight kind of area. Oh, the Asian? That's the Rian? That's the Rassian? He was with us, right? In the Death Knight zone? No time for small talk. I was sent on what was to be a suicide mission to take this ziggurat. I've accomplished my duty as a soldier, now is the time to get some answers. This leech has knowledge I seek, yet I cannot inflict pain to his physical body to obtain that knowledge. The leech stored his soul in a phylactery, and while it remains hidden, I won't be able to pry the information from him. Return to the camp, take my horse. Dusk, she will lead you to the phylactery. Bring it to me. Go to Death's Stand and ride Dusk.
We are done here.
Ooh, creepy. Okay, minorly sidetracked, but this is intriguing. Where's Dusk? Oh. Okay, I've obviously missed the horse, but that's fine. But honestly, where is this last item that we need? Just a few more things. An overcharged capacitor and a handful of... Oh. I wonder if I have to, like, purchase it from somewhere. Overcharged capacitor. Why have all my quests gone away? What did I do? What did I do? Before we get too far away, actually, I should go hand in this one. And potentially we should go check in with Bixie as well before we go back. Because that one probably she will have hand-ins at Fizzcrank where we are as well. In theory. You're back. Did you get the phylactery?
Another time.
Just in time. Pinning down a leech is not as easy as it looks.
Suffer well.
Now that we have the phylactery, I shouldn't have any problems getting the information I need. It won't take long for the Scourge in the Temple City to notice something's up, however. I won't be able to fend off a full-scale attack here, or maybe I would, but I'd rather not find out. I want you to head down there and inflict some casualties. Hopefully they'll be distracted long enough for these two to spill their guts. Figuratively, of course. Take Lurid with you, he might be of aid.
Tomorrow is another day.
Who's Lurid? Okay, that's over there. Oh, I'm gonna go check in with Bixie. I kind of want to get these Fizzcrank quests done as much as possible. Because we have... Oh, we're on last rides, so that's, I think, this last achievement. Because that popped up when we started the quest. I'm guessing participant observation is the Fizzcrank ones, but I honestly don't know. We'll find out in just a second. But I'm also going to quickly check where we can get an overcharged capacitor before we hand into Bixie. Just one moment. Alrighty, so we have to go to an engineering supplier from Dalaran, it turns out.
Can I help you?
What do you need, Death Knight?
Alrighty then.
Tinky and I came out here stalking some old Magnator. Apparently those caves up there are where they go to die. Of course, we had no idea that they were going to get plagued when they went in there. We can't have plagued things just roaming about, it's not healthy. Say, why don't you put down a number of those things while I figure out what our next steps should be?
You have a great day now.
Okay. 10. Also, did we use our talent point? No, we didn't. Alrighty, what are we up to? We could get this. Death Coil causes target take an additional 30% damage. Love that. Could get this. Your ghoul's claw attacks 30% chance to cause a festering wound on the target. Or we could get this. Diseases deal 12% more damage over time, in half the duration. Death Coil Epidemic increase the duration of dark transformation. I might do this one because we want to come like all the way down here and get like Reaping, Harbinger of Doom. Which I actually need to remember to use dark transformation more. Maybe once I pull more than just the one thing, actually, but that's fine. Oh, big worm. So my thinking is I will go back and get the capacitor in between parts so that you guys don't have to watch and go all the way to Dalaran and back. Because that would just be boring for you. Alrighty, how many more do we need? 4. One more. Perfect.
Hi, how are you?
Nice work. Now that I've Nice work, but I'd grab a shower the next chance you get. Now let's really deal with the problem out there.
Goodbye for now.
So while you were out taking care of those plagued beasts, I took a peek inside the caves up there. There are cultists in there plaguing them. I have some sort of noxious concoction brewing in a cauldron. I have a powder that I normally use as an anti-poison, and I mixed it up with some other stuff. I think it'll neutralize their brew. Take it up to one of those caves and see if it works. And that was too easy.
Salutations.
I knew you had it in you. Now there's something else that I need to ask you to take care of.
Seeing
Which
you.
there is. Keep your voice down. We wouldn't want to attract any attention from these beasties.
You have a great day now.
I told Tinky not to go off on her own, but she just had to check out that crashed necropolis to the west. I'm 100% certain that those cultists came from inside that thing, which means I'm now 100% certain that Tinky's in trouble. She's the airstrip's #1 engineer. Without her, we're doomed. I'd find her myself, but one of those things got in a swipe on my leg before I could vanish again. If anyone can get her out, it's you.
Goodbye for now.
If the cultists up in those caves survived the crash, then that fallen necropolis to the west can only be assumed to still be filled with scourge. There are probably lots of them out in front of it in the pools too. While you're at Talramus, Death Knight, do you think you could dispatch all of the Lich King's flunkies that you find out there?
Alrighty then.
Oh, it's up this way. I thought she was meaning back at Death's Stand where we'd just been, but no. I'm gonna kill a bunch of these dudes, right? And kill you. Mr. Leech Lord, Chill Winter. Okay, maybe we don't need to kill him yet. Because nothing happened. Oh my god, the eye moved. Gross. Gross, gross. This is what I'm kind of glad for the like very low res graphics in this version of the game sometimes, because I'm like, that was just horrifying. Imagine that in HD. No thank you. I'm wondering how I get under or inside. Oh, probably just down here. Nope, wrong one again. Oh, in here. Here we go. We leveled again. Too quick for me, honestly. Ooh. through our 20 pretty easy when we keep pulling like this. It was fun though. Oh, there she is over there.
Good day to you.
Hey there, who are you? Pixie sent you? Excellent, let's get me out of
Very
here.
well then.
The cultists magicked me into this cage and there's no door to it. Little did they know that I'm the chief transmatter engineer for the airstrip. With your help and a little elbow grease, I won't be in here for long. I'm going to need an engine core crystal from one of the ghouls in here, a magical gyroscope from their doctor, and a piloting scourge stone from the leech lord up top. With all of that stuff, I should be able to make a port device to get back to Fizzcrank's and escape the
Very
gnome way. Okay, so now I know why we need to kill those people. The doctor and the dude up the top that we've already killed and didn't need to. Okay, who's got what we need? Just these, the festering ghouls, it seems. Say I might go and kill the other dudes and then come back unless one of these two has it, because they're bound to respawn in there and then I'm gonna need to kill a bunch anyway. Yeah, low drop rate on those. I guess just to make sure we kill a bunch. Alrighty, has the dude up here respawned? No, but the doctor has. Oh, there he is. Yep, he has respawned. He's just on the other side. Oh, no. Wrong people, wrong people. Perfect. Now let's get this last little piece we need from these goldies. Oh, nope. Have many respawned in here? Absolutely none. Do you drop it? No. Where are some ghouls? Oh, no, Bone Warrior, I don't want you, want you. Come on. So I'm running out of festering ghouls to even kill. I'm guessing with this drop rate and how we had to kill 20, we were probably meant to get look for... Sorry, not Binky, whoever was in the cage, we were meant to get to them first. My bad. Oh, there we go, there's a couple more. One of you, please drop what I need. That would be lovely. Yes, there we go. I was getting nervous for a bit that I was actually killing the wrong things entirely.
Hey,
You got all of the stuff?
you have a great day now.
Outstanding. Now just a little modification here and a tweak there.
Very well then.
My evil twin's out there somewhere now. I'm pretty sure that she's not back at the airstrip. In fact, wherever she ended up, it's colder there than here, but I could only feel her for a moment. Oh well, I'll reconfigure this thing and port myself back to the airstrip soon enough. In the meantime, do you think you could go east and let Bixie know that I'll meet her back there?
Off and away.
Thanks. Really interesting, she's got an evil twin. But nonetheless, let's go back to Bixie. And then we can probably half back, hopefully. Back to the airstrip, and hopefully we're nearly done there. We've done a lot of quests for them.
Greetings. Seeing you.
Tinky's got an evil twin. Well, if she says she's okay and that she'll be able to get herself back to the airstrip soon, that's good enough for me.
Right. Goodbye for now.
The Lich King and the Scourge are really scary, but we can't stop until they're all lying still in new graves.
You have a great day now.
Okay, I think I'm going to start making my way back to the airstrip too. Of course, I'm moving a little slower with this leg injury. Say, do you think you could get there ahead of me and pass on the good news to old Fizzcrank? I bet anything that there'll be a reward in it for you.
Seeing you.
Perfect, yes we can do that. Who did we get rep with? We're now honoured with the Valiance Expedition, friendly with the Frostborn, friendly with the Silver Covenant. Interesting, interesting. We've got some new shoulders that are pretty good. Some new hands that are pretty good. And a new belt that's pretty good. Just good stuff all around, really. Love that. We're looking very, like off the zone now, I guess you could say.
Right.
Pinky told me to expect you. Is it done?
Daylight's burning.
The old gnome breathes a heavy sigh of relief. It is done then. You have saved us. If you hadn't stopped him here, then who knows how far his madness would have spread. With the threats from the Blue Dragons and the Nexus War, not to mention the Lich King, the last thing we need is a mad creation of the Titans running loose. Thank you.
Off and away. Daylight's burning.
That's quite a tale. With all of the problems out here, it's a wonder that the airstrip hasn't been wiped out already. But thanks to you, there's one less adversary to worry about. I put aside some special things for just such an occasion as this. Why don't you take your pick?
Off and away.
Back in the day where like the gear, you literally had to pick the gear because sometimes it wouldn't be for you at all. It'd be cloth, there would be like one of each armor type. Oh, the good old days.
Can I help you?
Have you marked the locations of the
You
sinkholes?
have a great day now.
Abner accepts the map from you, then examines it closely. Great, this is all the information we need to begin the operation.
Off and away.
And we leveled again. I plan to build a machine that will collapse the tunnels the Scourge is using to deploy their Nerubians. But with the main drilling rig out of order, we'll have to collect the fuel for the device some other way. Out in the geyser fields to the southeast, small pools of oil bubble up away from the main rig. If you can collect enough of the oil from those pools, I can make a crude fuel to power the machine. Simply deploy the collector near the rig and it will pump and store the oil in its tank.
Alrighty then.
8 barrel of oil collected. I want to have a quick look, see? We go back to Wrath of the Lich King. You all were in Tundra. So we have participant observation to do. So here that we're doing a whole bunch of quests that aren't actually part of the achievement, which is fine. Participant observation. Okay, that's the Murloc dude out in the corner that we will be getting to very soon. Family reunion. Son of Karkat. Of course it's that one. Oh my god, there's only like 2 to do after that. We're so close with that one. And then Last Rites is the one we just picked up, right? So you're telling me this entire airstrip we could have skipped. And that one is also only 3 quests. I cannot believe that. That's wild that everything over here is not part of the achievement. I mean, I'm glad we did it anyway, because like I said, mechanomes, lore. But man, that's weird. We want diseases that, I feel like we do want diseases that do more damage because I tend to put them on pretty late. We'll use that one for now. We're definitely going to get Ghoulish Frenzy. We're going to get, oh actually, we were going to go down here, weren't we? We're going to do this one. Plague Bringer. Scourge Strike causes your disease damage to occur 100% more quickly. Soul Reaper, Scourge Strike, Festering Strike, Death Coil deal 30% additional damage to enemies below health. Sudden Doom triggers 30% more often, can accumulate up to 2 charges and increases the damage of your next Death Coil. And Sudden Doom causes your next Death Coil to also increase your Scourge Strike damage. So these all work together really well, so we're just going to start going down the line. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe everything we've done in this part is basically not needed, but that's where we're going to finish up for today. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, by the next part, we'll be finished in Borean Tundra and then we can move on, because I am definitely ready for a new zone, I must say. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and would love if you could give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next part of our journey. I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.